Y'all, here it is. Evil incarnate. Actually, it's not incarnate. It's digitized evil, right there in those 6 letters. I'm gonna do this here because I heard about this, and I'm gonna see if it's really true. So let me type in, first of all, why is my wife yelling at me? Why is my wife yelling at me? All right, here's the response. Yelling between spouses is common. Really? It is? Okay, if you say so, Google. Or whatever this site is. This is the first site that Google kicks you to. If you ask, why is my wife yelling at me? Yelling between spouses is common, but frequent yelling indicates deeper issues in the relationship. Potential triggers for a wife's yelling include feeling unheard, financial stress, mental health struggles, disrespect. Disrespect! Yeah. It's probably your fault, man. You're probably disrespecting her. That's why she's yelling at you. It's important to understand the root cause. So someone types in, why is my wife yelling at me? Presumably a man, unless it's a lesbian relationship, but generally speaking, it'll be a man who would type that into a search engine. So let's see, and then it says, my wife yells at me, 10 common reasons. Okay, this is the same. This is just constant yelling damages trust and emotional intimacy in a marriage. Yeah, steps to. Okay, so anyway, it does say it can constitute verbal abuse. Don't say that's like the 5th bullet point down. If yelling becomes threatening or controlling. So but it's probably your fault. It's probably that you just don't respect her, and that's why she's yelling at you. Or she's just under stress. She's feeling unheard. You cad, you're not listening to your wife, and now she's yelling. That's why she's yelling. It's your fault. All right, that's basically what it says here. And counseling, blah, blah, blah. All right. So that's the first thing that Google kicks you to if you type in the prompt, why is my wife yelling at me? Now, let's see what happens when you type in, why is my husband yelling at me? Okay, here we go. Why is my husband yelling at me? Help is available. Speak with someone today. National Domestic Violence Hotline. The language is English, Spanish, 200 plus through interpretation services hours 24/7. Call now. So if your husband is yelling at you, call the National Domestic Domestic Violence Hotline. You type in, why is my wife yelling at me? Well, she's probably feeling misunderstood. She's probably not feeling heard. She maybe feels disrespected by you. So you guys should really sit down together, and you, husband, really need to learn what you're doing wrong, so that maybe you can make your wife not yell at you so much. But type in, why is my husband yelling at me? Domestic violence! It's domestic violence. Call this number if your husband's yelling at you. Call this number. You're being abused. We need the police to come and take him away. Help is available. This is real, okay? Talk about double standards. I know complaining about double standards can be tiresome, but in some cases it's very pertinent, and in this case, it could not be more pertinent. And if you're gonna say, well, men are more likely to abuse their wives, no, they aren't. No, in fact, statistics do not show that to be the case. Domestic abuse often goes both ways. It's about evenly distributed, I believe. So, but it's only men when a man yells is it domestic violence, and are you given a number? Just like there are very few, I don't know if there are any domestic shelters for men, but there are a bunch of them for women. So there you go. Thanks, Google. You're so wonderful. You don't have any agendas at all. Your algorithm is not at all agendized. Not in the least.